Chat. We played it smarter last time. I hope that dude dies. Yeah, he is. He's glitching all over the place too. You see that lag, Be careful, dude. You can't run on rock, bro. He is. This is last one. He's almost in, though. Man, that didn't give you any health at all, did it?
I was healing my way through the storm, guys. I was picking up all your guys' fucking health packs and shit, and just using all your stuff. Hell yeah, guys.
I don't
That's
think
awesome.
anybody was out of the storm.
I think everybody.
was in the storm.
Oh, dude, if it wasn't for us healing up, we would have died. I was almost out of it, too.
What's going on, chat? Welcome. My name's Rance. This is my gaming corner, guys. We're going to be getting into some more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and of course, tonight is Tuesday, which means we're going to have the game and rant. That means most likely Fused Aegis. My boy Red's already in the chat. Jace, I saw him up in here. I don't know when he's going to join. Probably a little later. Not if he doesn't fall asleep first. You know, he's getting up there in age, guys. He gets tired pretty quickly. You voted today. All right, Fatal. Which Democrat did you vote for? He lives in. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you where he lives. I'm not going to dox him, but I can't see there being too many Republican candidates to be able to vote for. I'm going to tell you that right now. Let's get the game started, and then we'll turn on. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll turn on. We'll get back into the chat of the Discord. Here we go. Now we're in here. What'd you think, Fatal? Did you get to watch some of Sweet's playing some Ori?
I don't know what you're talking about. You have to look at
The main thing was to keep the judges in their seats. They were all Dems. I voted no. I saw the VOD. Oh, okay, you saw the VOD. Fantastic. Refresh.
Hold on a second.
What am I holding on for?
Not you.
Oh.
Talking about-
Bum bum ba-da-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum bum. Make sure you guys repost the stream. I'd appreciate it very, very much. And I would appreciate it if you guys go check out my boy Galactic Gaming. Is that right, Red?
Galactic Gaming Den, yes.
Galactic Gaming Den. There you go, guys. Den. If you guys don't know what a den is, you obviously didn't have grandparents. Continue.
All right. Try this again, I guess.
But yes, Galactic Gaming Den. Y'all need to go check him out. I always get them all confused because they all got the thing. I think he's a VTuber, guys. Don't hold that against him.
God.
What? Did it stop me from doing the mission? Sweets with the pandas. No. Did I really lose? I can't do the mission because I left in the middle of the mission? Chat, that doesn't sound right. Like, do you lose side missions if you, like, saved in the middle of it?
I don't remember that.
I'm going to have to check with Google real quick, chat. Maverick Gaming, what's up, bro?
What the? Okay, I don't know what's happening there either.
No, saving the game in the middle of a main mission will not cause you to permanently lose access to available side missions are tied to specific story chapters or intermissions and will only become unavailable if you advance past that specific point in the main storyline without completing them first.
I think I'm gonna probably like lose again, but it's okay. We'll just have to.
Okay,
Might not be
so
able to do this right now.
I shouldn't have missed it. I shouldn't have missed it, guys. Maverick, what have you been up to, bro? Well, I know it was at Kami's Lookout, guys. We were doing a mission for Dende, and I don't think it shouldn't be gone. There's Dende.
Excuse me.
Let's see if that.
Oh.
How that
Excuse
does right
me?
there when I do this.
Yes.
So I gotta go back to West City?
I think it's gonna keep doing it. Let's see, now it's going away.
What's going on, guys? Make sure y'all smash that like button. Okay, everybody in here, ain't nobody hit that like button.
All right, it ain't working. I got past that part, but I didn't. It's like,
Oh, now how am I supposed to find this old chick? Search for minerals on the sea floor. Guys, there's got to be a way to look up missions on here. Hold on a minute.
I do not remember this.
Turtle School Training Manual. Level 17. Map of Raditz. We already did that one, chat.
Yeah, we don't have any DPS though.
This is not good, chat.
Okay, let's stop going to the next part.
So that didn't help me any at all. That did absolutely nothing. Where'd the sub-story? Maybe we can still go do it, chat.
Well, if I can kill them at all. That's
Send funny sound bites of your choice live on streaming.
I'm barely doing any damage to them.
Yeah, that's
Because I got
literally
the,
where I need to go.
Probably because I got this on there. Not doing any damage now.
Chat, let me know. Do you hear red? Y'all should hear red.
Yeah, I don't think we can do this. I think just kill myself.
I think I can take this guy.
Let's go do some fighting, chat. I missed him. Oh, how'd the Ginyu Force get here?
I don't know. We might not have enough DPS for this.
Well, that wasn't right.
That's alright. We did the other ones.
We're gonna go Super Saiyan level 2, chat.
I know this fight's different too for the regular version. So, that's still pretty good. We get the metal cells on the legals for the mark on the mark rings. Mark all 3 of them.
Come on.
I'm actually gonna check something real quick. I want to see if it's being sold. Nope, okay. Just checking.
Come up. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, Gohan, get up. Damn it. That's bullshit, chat. Bullshit. There's fused.
Yeah, he'll be on unit in a bit.
Get off me. Come on, big power up. Come on.
Read me what happened.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Yes, you can hear him. Fantastic. Alright, so we need that.
Oh, they're just playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Talking about Gohan being. He's on. Get up,
This tastes
Gohan.
really
Get up.
good.
That's Rance.
We're going. Here we go.
Say hi to my chat, Rance.
What's going on, chat? Evening, everybody. What's going on, Toby? What you been up to, bro? How's your Tuesday? I healed up Gohan so we can go over here and fuck some more shit up.
I think I can take this guy.
Oh, really? What level are you, dude? There's no way you stop me in mid-flight.
think I can get all the sightseeing and knowing born behind or better restricted.
I gotta power up, chat. Quit shooting at me. Mother. Right back at you. Get out of here. Oh, we leveled up, chat. That's what I'm talking. What's going on here? Not much. Waiting to hear if I'm getting laid off or not. That's not good. Why would... No. I hope not, Toby. We'll keep you in our prayers, man.
That doesn't sound like a good thing to happen.
It works for the government. I wonder if it... Oh, shit. We're fighting Frieza, chat, and his minions. It's a low-level Frieza, though, chat.
Yeah, because you're between sagas.
My work phone's all in the chat. I dodged that shit. That shit was dodged. Fuck all you.
Hey, just how you doing?
I dodged that shit. Yeah, fuck. That was good.
What's up, Fuse?
How's it going, guys?
The fuck is all that? Delacorte?
He waits all week to find a sound effect to hop in on that game. How's it going, Dollar? Oh, you reminded me. Wait, so the Kermit TTS, it sucks, right? Totally, right? Okay, so you want Peter? Yeah. Okay. Peter for I don't know what the hell that Kermit was. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
That dude interrupted all my attacks, dude.
I've heard
It's
better
difficult, even for humans, to replicate a good Kermit for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, about the only people that I know that can do it, aside from the original Jim Henson, is Brennan Lee Mulligan and like 2 or 3 other people that I've ever heard do it. I think Smitty's one of them.
It's not like, hundreds of people are imitating Trump, but it's not like you need to imitate Kermit.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, we missed last week, so I don't know if there's anything. I want to talk about the Halo stuff, because there's actually been a lot more. Not a lot more, but I know Marty went on the podcast or whatever, so we missed last week. I don't know if there's anything that happened last week that I can talk about.
Oh, I know that I mentioned it last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's been more. Yeah, well, that's how it started with GameStop posted the meme or posted the thing about the wars and then the White House. So, but there's just been more with the Halo remake. With IGN came out with the article, I believe, a little bit after. So, I don't know. I've been out of town the past 4 or 5 days, so I actually haven't been paying attention to anything like. Gaming wise, the only thing I noticed today, Nintendo randomly dropped the Metroid Prime 4 trailer.
I have not yet watched that.
You did?
I watched it. Yeah, go watch it. It's crazy because if you would have asked me what is the game I'm most excited for in 2025, and it probably would have been Metroid Prime 4, but I am so not hyped for that game at all. I mean, I don't have a Switch 2. That's also probably why, but I'm not buying a Switch 2 for that game.
Is that coming out this year still? I thought it was next year.
No, it's coming out in less than 3 weeks. Or it's a month. It's literally a month. December 4th, I believe.
It's pretty soon.
Oh, okay.
Literally a month, yeah. And that's the thing too. Like Galaxy knows. Like he's not if he doesn't even know that it's coming out in a month, that's a problem. There's no hype for this game. Like, you're the person I would expect to know. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, they're not marketing this game
Well, also
well at all.
for me, I'm not really into
not a
the
big
first
Metroid guy?
person Metroid. I'm not. No, I mean, I like Metroid, but I don't like the first person. Metroid
Blasphemy.
games, really.
So
I haven't played. I don't really play them.
been.
I never really played the Prime games, really.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a Switch. You should totally get remastered. I think that would be kind of cool for you to play. It's like more of a...
there we go. All right. Toby, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I don't even know what to say to you, man. I mean, but should the Republicans fold and give to their demands? I mean, it's not like they're not trying
I
to.
can take this guy.
They're trying to pass a budget. At least I thought they were.
I think I can take this guy.
I'm out of fucking everything, chat. Let me power up. I could only dodge one. Why is that not hitting him? Power up, power up, power up. Get away from him. Oh, bullshit. I gotta... Come on, come on, come on, go. There he goes, there he goes. Thank you, baby. Let me unmute myself so I can get back into this.
In regards to a discussion and the people that
This is
the
true,
people that
Toby.
are
They
in
should do that.
charge- The people that are in charge of the mod pack, under which he developed his game mode.
Whoa, what the? There's a loud
I had to
train.
mute because of the fucking train.
Yeah.
It's a fucking train coming through.
Yeah, where was I? The people that are in charge of the mod pack under which he developed his game mode, effectively removed his game mode.
We're going on mute real quick again, chat. Let's get this done real quick. Mute this game audio. It doesn't? Sure it does. Well, that's stupid. Thanks. Well, I was going to do a little ad, guys, but I can't because... Oh, we got to get up out of here. We got to figure out what's going on here on this Rumble app. It's acting goofy. Really? It looks like everything's frozen up on me. I'm sorry, old man Toby, man. I don't know what to say. It's weird working for the DOD. Most of the people are conservative and anti-war. My agency and the DOD actually makes money recycling and reusing older equipment. That's crazy, dude. Let's get this ad in real quick, guys. You've probably noticed Rumble is growing fast and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform. No pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scene drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble is offering a $10 off on annual subscriptions. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal. And guys, you get cool content when it comes to premium, and you get everybody's premium content, by the way. So again, rumble.com/premium, and the promo code is STUDIO. Guys, click on the just scan that QR code up there and it'll take you straight to it. You guys can read all about it. Go check it out, guys. Thank you guys for letting me do that real quick. I appreciate it. Let's get in here. Then we got the game unmuted. And then we'll unmute ourselves. There we go.
Rance, you've got to use you're deafening yourself. You got to hit mute, and then you'll still be able to hear us. And then if you have to talk to your chat,
I was doing an ad.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, deafen. Okay, then that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to like hit deafen when you're trying to mute. Okay,
No,
good.
yeah.
We're talking about the Halo remake, and apparently, all the Halo devs are condemning the Homeland Security for the memes that they've been making. The IGN is
I think I can take this guy.
making that statement.
Why are you gay?
Why are you?
Somebody call ICE. Is Jason here? What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Yeah, he's evaded them yet again. I
Yeah.
don't know how he does it.
I don't know how he does it either.
I'm just glad he's not teaching the rest of them.
I can't keep getting away
I
with it.
think I can take this guy.
Oh, we're back one too. Good.
Fuse must have taught him incognito.
I did teach. Hey, I mean, X did say that we met in IRL.
There you go.
Look, I'm surprised Aegis didn't want to call ice on me after that Mortal Kombat ass whooping he got.
Oh, did you get a Mortal Kombat ass whooping?
Look.
To be fair, it was the first one. That was before Aegis was like born and shit.
Look. Look, all right, I'll say this. First of all, it was on fucking Nintendo Switch. You know, Greg and Net put on a good show.
It's
but
my
let's
damn
be
controller,
fucking clear.
chat. It's all my
Let's be
controller's
clear.
fault.
They're like, oh,
It
come
was-
on, you're just supposed to be the
It
fighting
was the
game.
Switch
No
2,
one.
though, right?
Yeah, well, no one in their right mind is gonna play some damn fighting game on a damn
We'll-
Switch.
we'll
Craig,
keep-
you're a great guy. I love you, bro. But we gotta get you on a PC to play some fighting games, man.
We'll keep you in our prayers,
Wait,
Toby.
bullshit, bro.
He already
That ain't
has it on
going.
Steam
That's not
already.
going on my record. And I ain't
He
gonna
does
lie.
have it on
Look,
Steam already.
look, Jace, we're going to Battle and Brew. We're gonna get on a real cabinet, and then we're gonna see who really comes out on top.
There you go.
We're gonna do it on real cabinet on some Switch Pro controllers. Fuck, man, that shit was terrible.
Oh my god, I couldn't find the block button until like halfway through.
I couldn't even you know, I couldn't even say that he knew what he was doing too, because I knew that Jace didn't know how to block either.
I think I might be hungry.
It's Mortal Kombat. You just hold away.
No, there's a block button. No,
Yeah, there is a block
They
button.
added a block button?
It's always,
Heresy.
there's always been a block button apparently. Look, I've never been a
No, there
Mortal
hasn't.
Kombat guy. There's a block button.
MK1 didn't have an independent block button.
The one that we were playing had a block button. I can tell you that.
Yeah, the
much.
first Mortal Kombat did. The
I don't know.
very first Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that's right. They adapted the arcade versions of the games, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe something. And those
Okay,
arcade games,
yeah.
there are different. So the Mortal Kombat collection just came out. We can talk about that too.
Yes,
That's
the
one of
original Mortal Kombat had a block button. It has been a staple for the series
The-
since it released.
The arcade versions had a block button. The console versions did not.
Thing.
Oh well, I spent
The
quarters,
block
so
button
I don't know what
was
the hell you're
integrated
talking.
into. The block button was integrated
Good
into
man,
the
I have you
movement buttons
reposted
for
an
the-
alert
for
while
the
I work
console
on stuff. Do
versions.
your thing, Retro. Do your thing, bro. Man, how y'all been? Did you have fun, Fused?
What's up, man?
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I met Jace. I met Cancels Podcast. You know, the one of the co-hosts. You know, one half of it.
Yeah. Did he offer to
so-
do your lawn?
No, he actually took me back to my hotel and
I don't
didn't
want to
even
hear
have
it.
to
I'm
tip
not
him.
gay. Oh, okay. Oh, he gave you a ride. Okay.
Yeah, he gave me a ride. Yeah.
You need protection because there were all sorts of like, Troon tank class units outside. So like, I dropped them off, and 5 seconds later, there's just this like
No.
obese fucking Troon that just looks like
What's
like
his
10 of us
what's,
combined.
what's his name? Rance. What is it? All right, let's see. Here.
Before we get to DreamHack, I did want to just go through this Halo thing because this is something that's been on my mind for like 2 weeks. So I've got the IGN article pulled up here. Want me to just share it in Discord, or you guys got it? Let me share it in Discord.
Yeah, you
Let me share it in Discord. Let me share it.
That's
Hello.
probably better. Just
That's what
better
we
to
agreed
screen
on.
share that.
Oh, wait. No, that's strange. I got,
Oh, what am I
gotta
looking
follow
at?
this week. I
Hold
didn't
on a
know.
minute, chat. I gotta
So
watch.
IGN put out an article.
That's
Ranch, you remember when the Halo remake thing was announced, and then GameStop put out a tweet, just kind of making a funny little joke about Trump ending wars, and they referenced Halo,
Right.
in it.
They ended the
and then
console war.
Right, ended the console war because it's on PS5. So it was just a funny little joke,
Mm-hmm.
right? But I mean, it was a lot more than what companies usually do. It definitely, and it wasn't bashing Trump at all. It was kind of tongue in cheek, kind of like
feeling
supporting it,
this
but
is a
not really.
pretty
It was
rare
kind of just like a
storm.
little nice little chuckle, like basically like the 97,000 things that they've, in pop culture
a meme.
I
they've
think I can take
it was a
this
little
guy.
meme, and they've always done the tongue in cheek, the 97,000 times that they've promoted Obama when it comes to sports or video games or whatever. Obama has gotten plenty of nods in pop culture, and it's fine. And there's nothing wrong with it. The one time that a company, out of nowhere just kind of gives a tongue in cheek kind of a, fist bump to Trump, but the smart thing about it,
I think I can take this
and
guy.
also, I'll let you guys know a little secret. So I heard that the Trump administration totally has a gaming, quote unquote, I wouldn't call it department, but they've got some millennials and Gen Z people working for them that are, and this obviously what happened with the meme. I heard that they have a gaming, quote unquote, team that wants to engage with video game culture, and they work with the Trump administration. Yeah, apparently. and obviously Rumble is in and around that, so they're paying attention to the Rumble with gaming and everything. So I heard that that's a thing. So it's not a coincidence that we saw that, that meme, and then they followed it up. They did 2 memes. So basically, the whole thing around this is that the left is very upset that Trump administration is getting involved with culture, which is what they should do, which is what the left should do too. The left does it. The AOC goes on and supports Joe Biden, who she allegedly hates, but whatever. They're on the same team. In 2020, she goes on and plays Animal Crossing with Hassan. That's fine.
I think I can
Yeah,
take
That's fine.
this guy.
That's fine.
Well, remember last year,
Ripe and ready to
last year,
eat.
IGN put out that
This mango
article.
is
How
extra
Tim Walz
sweet.
owned the Dreamcast
Right.
once, and you should
He was
vote
playing
for him.
Madden.
He may have played
Remember,
Crazy Taxi.
he was playing Madden. He played Madden last year. He played Madden before the election, and they had the Kamala Harris had the Fortnite event.
How
The
do you do,
Fortnite,
fellas?
the whole last
Shooters?
month.
I mean,
Yeah.
gamers.
So that's fine, but they
was he
lose their
playing?
shit.
Well, yeah.
They lose their
Let's say he was
shit.
playing-
When they put him on a live stream where he was playing some game with like a Mountain Dew on the counter next to him.
Yes, it was like really insufferably like generic shit, like stereotypical gamer style. I don't think his controller was plugged in too, Dallo. Like I think like someone
That was
outed
one of the
him on
memes.
that.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
one of the things that came out. Like they're not sure if that's actually like if the controller's plugged in. But that's just to say, like honestly, like it's funny things to banter back and forth. But it was never like a how dare you, Tim Walz? How dare you play Madden? Or
Yeah, no.
so essentially, it's like IGN puts out this article saying all of the old Halo devs are condemning this, and no one's
I can
condemning
take this guy.
freaking Kamala Harris for doing Fortnite. We called it cringe and we thought it was retarded, but like if that's what they want to do, it's a smart thing to do.
I think I can
know?
take this guy.
But yeah, they were all upset, and they're basically in this article. They're basically saying how all of these old devs like Marcus Leto, who was the art director on Combat Evolved, and thus heavily involved in the iconic look of Halo, slammed the
I
ice
can
post.
take this
They
guy.
found a couple devs who weren't happy about it. That's cool, but they don't mention the freaking composer. Huh?
Marty.
Interesting,
take
Marty,
this guy.
who went on a panel with guys like Endyman, and all these other guys, and literally was talked about. He's not shy about talking about his involvement with video games, and he
I think I
was
might be
very happy
hungry.
to see what the Trump administration did, and he said, "Look, I'm trying to win my election in Nevada, and
He's
I would love
also
Trump's
not shy to
endorsement.
be a conservative. He's not shy to be a
Yeah, shy.
conservative because he's running as a conservative for House of Representatives. But that's what they're afraid of, Vegas, because if there is a culture shift, then people in the gaming space no longer have to pretend to be liberal or duck their head low or whatever. That's why they don't like it. They don't like this. They don't like what's going on here at Rumble. They don't like when the gamer space, pushes back against their body A and body B, because they are losing control. And they lose control of that, all the other dominoes are going to fall.
I think
Did
I
you guys
can
want to
take
hear
this guy.
what he said here? It was like a 2-minute clip.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, I said no. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, bro. Play. Let's see here. Where the fuck is this at? It automatically like highlights on that chat. Stupid. Hate it. Where the hell's the Dragon Ball? There it is. Make sure there's not another Dragon Ball here. I can't hear him.
Turn up the stream audio.
Yeah, right click on Aegis and Aegis the stream thing and bring it up from the stream volume.
Hmm.
So it's 3 million views of his tweet, and IGN can't even mention that. So the person that got the most impressions, so anyone who was upset or very happy about it, the person who got 3 million impressions was not a person who was on the original dev team that was upset about it, but they don't mention that. That's weird. That's weird.
It's not weird. It's the same playbook that so many others in the space
Prevent the
and
androids from attacking.
many other what's the word I'm looking for? Hive mind associations of people do.
There's a lot of energy in this thing.
They
I bet this tastes really good.
They catalog whoever might disagree with them or doesn't agree with them wholeheartedly, and they keep them at a distance so that when they try to do something to pervert whatever it is they're trying to participate in, they don't have to worry about that person's involvement holding back their progress. They have an agenda they're trying to push, and they want to make sure they have as little pushback as possible. That'll stifle those efforts.
So is anybody in here actually mad because Halo went to PS5?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I honestly
Not
don't
really.
give a shit.
Those days are over.
Yeah.
Those days are over. Like being like like a one side or the other. Both of the brands are so far away from what they used to be.
I do know a lot of
of
people that are Xbox exclusive. Like, you know, basically just Xbox people are really upset about it, even though they
Well, it's
they
like,
still
I
play
mean,
the game, so I don't know why they're.
I can understand why they're upset about it in terms of like they're holding on to some old nostalgia, but if you're taking it from the perspective of it's 2025, quite well. The main thing, one of the main reasons why that it's not even, you know, a frustrating thing is because
Look at the shine
the
on
main
this.
thing for me
It's
at least,
gotta be rare.
I never understood like
I have a feeling
there's
this
like a
is a pretty
sports team.
rare
Like
stone.
I'm a Yankee fan, you're a
Look
Red
at
Sox
the
fan, we
shine
hate
on
each other
this.
because there's like
It's gotta be
there's like
rare.
100 years of like legacy there. But with PlayStation, Xbox, I never felt that. There's no animosity. There's not like a sports team. But the difference is that like when you're 12 and you have an Xbox, maybe you can't get a PlayStation, so you can't play with your friends. You know, now there's crossplay on a bunch of games. So that whole thing that's why most people were on one team. All that's gone. I mean, and now crossplay is pretty widely available now. So your buddy who's got an Xbox, you know, and or PC for that matter, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, I mean, the one of the big games that's not crossplay is GTA 5 crossplay.
Really
I mean, I know you guys don't play
I bet
GTA
this
5.
tastes
but
really good.
is that crossplay?
I think it is now.
All right.
I don't think it was when it
This
first
looks
came out.
pretty good.
Yeah, well, at least it's.
I just think the brands are made for like a sort of pettiness,
Ought to
like
be
your
helpful.
team Sony or your team Xbox or whatever. I always found it sort of silly because what stops you from owning both if you have the money to do that? I mean, I certainly don't now, but I used to when I was younger.
See, that's what I did. I own both, all of them.
Yeah.
I think back in the day, I think the reason it still persists to this day is back in like the 8-bit, 16-bit eras, you had very clear differences in styles of game or deep reservoirs of a certain genre. The SNES had a lot more of like the simple platformers, a lot of the JRPGs. The Genesis had more of the action games and the adventure style stuff. So there was a clear delineation between the platforms and that persisted going up and through the 32-bit and the 64-bit eras with the PlayStation and the N64 and all that.
Especially with the handhelds too, I would say. Even more so
Right.
with the handhelds. Yeah, like the PlayStation
and-
Portable and the Game Boy Advance, two completely different systems with two completely different types of games you would get on those systems.
Yeah, and
For
and
different
the, and
markets.
and the genre saturation between either side varied back and forth, especially on the Nintendo side. The PlayStation had a lot more of the JRPGs, whereas the N64 was a lot more of the a lot more of the
3D
sort of
platformers.
action adventure platformers and whatnot. But that started to wash around the time we got into like the the fifth generation of consoles, fourth and fifth generations, where the line started to blur, and you had a lot less of the exclusivities going forward. I'm losing my train of thought.
But with the,
Right.
with the console wars now, I mean,
I was
everything
getting that.
works together. Everything works together. Everything works, around the same. I mean, the consoles are about the same raw power. The controllers are the same. It goes. The games were different. The controllers were massive. If you got a PlayStation controller and then you went to Xbox, massively different. And there was just like this, Halo was Xbox, and that is what made it fun. And PlayStation was, God of War or, whatever. Like that's what made it fun. Now, what makes games fun is not
Resident
my
Evil.
IP. Yeah, Resident Evil wasn't. Yeah, that's true. It wasn't on Xbox. But my IP that I really like is, to be honest, I like Xenoblade and I like Nintendo. Nintendo holding these exclusives makes them still feel valuable. Like if Xenoblade all of a sudden went multi-platform, went to PC, I personally feel like it wouldn't be as valuable.
Well, there's more than that. I mean, Mario. I'm a huge Mario fan,
This is high
and
quality meat.
I mean, where else could I play Mario? But on Nintendo systems.
Right.
Well, so what I was ultimately getting at is, I think the suits and corpos in charge started to see the original reason for the console war side of things and the exclusivity battles as a way of pushing sales and more of like a marketing thing than it was just like a delineation between gaming's facets.
Can I step
And
in real
now-
fast?
Yeah, go for it.
So, I don't know why you guys are talking about this because you guys are completely anti-consoles. I know I almost got kicked out of here because Dallo was like, "Should I just shut him up? Aegis, can I shut him up because you're a PlayStation nub?" I was like, "What the heck?" I play on consoles. I play on PC. I have no problem with either or. I grew up on the Xbox 360. I grew up on the Super Nintendo. I actually grew up on Sega. Actually, we got a Sega versus a Nintendo. So I kind of grew up on that stuff, and I didn't have a PC until not until the 2000s.
I can take this guy.
Well, so
Yeah.
if you talk to me like 6-7 years ago, it wouldn't be so much I hate consoles. Is I hate what consoles have become in the last generation.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, I understand that,
less
especially
about-
like Nintendo, how
They don't
handled it.
They don't really bring much. Like, what's the value? What's the value?
You have to come from a development point of view, and it's kind of gotten kind of hazy recently because it's easier to develop in PlayStation formats or Xbox environment because you're only developing for one system. You're not developing for a card with a Radeon or Nvidia or Intel or AMD processors. You're not trying to develop with all these different variations of PC setups. It's easier to develop when you have just one setup, one hardware. So you have to look at it at that point of view as well. It's easier to develop, it's easier to code, it's easier to get out.
I have a feeling,
it's
chat.
fair.
I have a feeling, guys, that Thorax has been waiting for his chance to just be like, "You fuckers don't even like consoles. Shut up." So
If you had told me that 3 years ago, I'd have believed you. But in the current state of things, especially with modern consoles, both the Xbox and the PlayStation 5 are effectively computers. They have basically all the same hardware. They have similar, if not nearly identical, architectures. Most of them are AMD systems these days. Than they are any sort of like Nintendo's the only one that he has even a remotely, no pun intended, independently developed or designed architecture for their Switches. Them being based on a mobile NVIDIA platform called Integra.
Well, yeah, it is still an NVIDIA chip though.
Right, but at the same time, like that's basically all it is. It's the Snapdragon of computer components, basically.
Yeah, that's fair.
why would
And I
you
mean,
disagree with them on that, Prime Prod? What's the disagreement so I can throw you in here in this chat? Tell me what you disagree with them about, and I'll tell them.
And Rick brings up the main point of if you got kids like Rance, there's nothing like
Nah,
sitting
I'm
down
a
on
virgin,
the
bro.
couch and just. Well, he's a virgin. I mean, Virgin Mary pulled out some kids that look like him. I don't know how he did it. You can sit on a couch and just play with others, like that couch co-op. So that is a thing. But the other thing I was gonna push back on with the consoles, what really frustrates me, and what really changed the game, what really changed for me is, I mean, when you start doing the math, the online. I mean, you got to pay for online. I mean, if you live in an area where your internet bill is $100. And then if you want to play any kind of online game with your friends, the trade-off is that we've got crossplay now. So it's more accessible to play with all of your friends. Doesn't matter if they have PlayStation or Xbox. I mean, even now, like, Virtua Fighter is actually one of the few games where it's like, it is purely crossplay. Virtua Fighter 5 World Stage just released as a big update the other day. And it is fully crossplay. Xbox, Steam, PlayStation, even Switch 2, you can play crossplay. So all four platforms, you can play Virtua Fighter 5, which is really freaking cool.
No,
the difference
you can play
is
Fortnite crossplay.
So Prime,
that's right. Yeah.
So
but
Prime,
and
Fortnite and Warzone are the only few games where you don't need to pay for a subscription. Cancels podcast, appreciate the raid. It's just so scummy to me. I remember when PlayStation first came out with that, and I remember I was so happy that I had an Xbox 360. Like, what was it? Was it mid console generation where PlayStation was like, you got to pay $10 a month for online? I believe that's what it was.
The PS3 had no subscription service to speak of. They had the PlayStation Store, where you could buy your games, but playing online was free.
Okay, guys, back to here. Here we go. All right, guys, looking for a comfortable but unique option for your gaming setup? Check out TechniSportUSA.com. With a wide range of ergonomic chairs and an array of colors, you will definitely bring your setup to the next level. Always comfy, never boring. Technisport. Use code RUMBLE for 10% off entire order, guys. So this is right here. Scan that QR code. It should take you over to TechniSportUSA.com. Go check out all their chairs, guys. And you get 10% off. So all you got to do is use the code RUMBLE and you'll get 10% off a new gaming chair, guys. Go check them out. Thank you, guys. I try to get the ads done as quickly as possible. Okay, let me undeafen.
controller. Like
There we go.
that was pretty game changing. Where PlayStation was always well behind that. Like I remember, thinking, "Ooh, I want to play SOCOM on the PS2 online." But the way you would play online, and Dalo, I'm sure, and
Oh,
I
it's
don't
so
know.
fucking
I
disorganized,
think
man.
maybe Dalo, Jason, and Thorax, if you guys played Final Fantasy 11 on PlayStation 2, like
Yeah,
the
it was a
experience
mess.
of playing, it was a mess, right? But imagine if Final Fantasy 11 was on Xbox
It was.
Live, but on
It
Xbox
was.
One.
Yeah.
On the first
No,
Xbox.
no.
To be
yeah.
fair,
It wasn't on
FF11
the
is an
first Xbox.
anomaly. FF11 was an anomaly in this aspect. It was the same exact mess regardless of platform.
That's also
You still dealt with play online. You still dealt with the goofy nonsense
This looks
of a
pretty
very
good.
primitive
I
subscription
bet this
model.
tastes really good.
And the tools to manage it.
But I will say this, Dallo, I did change it to the Xbox version because it was better looking. So when it came out on Xbox, I was able to get, the physical copy for cheap. I just like.
Was it on 360 or Xbox One?
Yeah, it was on
the first-
360. It was on 360.
on
Oh,
360.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because I'm comparing the PS2 and the Xbox.
Oh yeah, the first section.
So I'm assuming FF11 experience on PS2 was god awful, and it wasn't available on Xbox One. the first Xbox.
And you
Right.
also have to
I mean-
remember that Japan also has a really good internet connection, and not too many Japanese people or gamers own PCs. They own consoles.
Yeah, they're console.
Yeah.
people, yeah.
They also
Oh,
own
are
a lot of
they-
Are they
yeah,
really?
they
Are they really
Yeah, they
console?
love handhelds.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they love consoles.
I know
over
they
there.
play a lot
They
of
also do
mobile
PC gaming.
phones. I know they do a lot of mobile phones.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
European and the North American market. We're all the PC market is here. Yeah, Thorax is 100% right.
And so they're going to
Take
dominate
this.
over what decisions
Well, I've
anything
been
that comes out of Japan.
I've been console for years and years. I didn't build my first PC until 2020.
Yeah, and I'm still a Nintendo guy. Like I will get a Switch 2 at some point. I don't
You
have
and
a
me
game.
both,
I'm not
brother.
gonna drop
You and me
$500
both.
Yeah,
so,
same here.
But
Give me a reason.
genuinely, I like even before all these crazy price hikes on the PlayStation. Even if I can get a PlayStation 5 for $400, and I can get an Xbox Series X for $400, I'd rather just play my old systems and pitch my pennies for a year and a half, 2 years, and get myself a souped up PC, because the way
That's
it's moving too. Why would I? If I had kids and I want to do some couch comp, and my kids really want, then okay, sure. But that's there's a lot of people who are having kids now. And I guess that market is still there, but like a PlayStation specifically and an Xbox over a PC, the value and the proposition of, okay, you're saving money on a console, but then when you start adding up, okay, it costs forget about the price increase of Xbox Game Pass and online for that. Let's just say it's $15 a month for both to play online for PlayStation and Xbox. You start adding that up over a 24-month period. That's a fuckload of money you could have spent on a PC, and then you're already paying for internet connection. Everything's quote unquote free. Why are we paying for online play? Why are we playing for
The other
that?
thing is, even with my kids, if I were gaming with my kids, I would rather opt to try to get them into PC as early as possible, because they'll have, an easier time with, other stuff later, because obviously PC is more than just gaming. But if gaming brings them that sort of introduction to that comfort level with a PC, given everything we're seeing with AI and everything else, obviously I want them to have that experience in order to, basically become more comfortable with it these days.
I remember
Yeah,
an
and
article. I remember
go
an
ahead,
article wrote last year where a child was getting a PlayStation 5 or I forget an Xbox X. I don't remember. And they got it for Christmas, and they were very upset. They didn't want They didn't want that. They wanted a PC. All my friends have PCs. Why do I want a console? It's because you could do more with a PC.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, and that's cool, because the kids these days are able to. I think they're very good, especially the boys. They're very good at figuring. I mean, you can figure things out because you can YouTube everything. Back in 2002, when I was like 11 years old and I wanted a PC, if I wanted to learn how to do something with a computer, I better find a book to read. There was no YouTube. There was no TikTok, to help me.
What
figure out
happened with
know?
the?
Like you were showing me your clips. I didn't know Pudge's son did your clips. Like that was
Dude, he's
unthinkable when I
insane.
was
He's
young.
so good. The
But
kid is
that's,
bro, he's 17. He can make
Exactly.
5 really good clips in like 10 minutes. It's insane.
And he's ahead of the game. He's ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I was okay with computers. I was decent with computers, but I wasn't like light years ahead like I would have liked to have been. Yeah. If you're light years ahead,
And that was always the benefit of consoles. It's like it's easy to do. You press a button.
So
turn on.
what happened with this
You don't
AI
have to go
thing?
through the start menu and have to go through these buttons and all that stuff. Like we remember back in the day, actually having a disk drive and actually putting the disk in the computer and then having to run the file and then installing it through the disk and then I missed having the disk tray and then disk tray would like go in and it would pop out sometime and you have to fucking like shove it in and kind of like get it to go in the right way, like the disk drive.
Are we still talking about video games, or are we talking about something else entirely?
I don't know about any of that. I only know how to play with video games. I don't know how to play with girls.
I'm a virgin.
Having to troubleshoot why auto run wasn't working, and why you had to launch the game manually, and
oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Reagan said.
And even going further than that, back in the day of like playing on like DOS, having to manually path to the file location and then type the appropriate command and file path to launch a game.
Hey, Dallas, do you remember floppy disk?
I remember
floppy disk. If you touch the tape part of the disk, you could ruin the game permanently, and it was very easy to accidentally do that. Like the big floppy disks.
Yeah, the 5 1/4 floppies.
Yeah, 5 1/4.
Yeah, Reagan said.
Dende's got
he
the
said he
Guardian
remember
job
trying to
down
convince his
pat.
parents to get
He's
Final Fantasy
definitely
11 for
someone I
PS2,
could stand to learn from.
and just the whole process of having to buy a part to add online capability stopped that from happening. So Reagan could have been a Final Fantasy 11 fiend, but because the console made it difficult. I mean, at the time, obviously with the 360, it set the standard of okay, these consoles have to be online capable and ready. I remember that too. I remember wanting to play online on PS2, but the fact that you had to buy this new part and do all this stuff, I was like, look, I don't got a job and I ain't gonna ask my parents to do all this stuff. Like, so that stopped me from doing PS2 as well.
So the original incarnation of 11, when it launched on PS2, was it came with a whole. It was a whole kit. It was an HDD kit. It came with a hard drive and the modem to plug into the back of the big boy PS2, and then it had steps for setting everything up and formatting the drive or whatever. There was actually a big reason why 11 made it to like 360 and stuff, is because Sony had snubbed Square Enix hardcore when they launched the slim PS2 and announced that they were going to stop production of the fat model, because that meant that the hardware for playing FF11 was no longer viable.
Yeah, that was from the like you said, the Ethernet thing that they added in the adapter, basically.
Yeah, it was a whole, and like you could get the modem independently for certain other games that supported Sony Online. Like,
sorry to hear that, bro.
Like
That's
SOCOM
crazy.
and whatnot, as was mentioned previously.
I find all of it to be
it wasn't
tools, and if you
until
teach your
11
children how to
the
properly
whole,
use those tools,
HDD and the hard drive and whatnot.
I get what you're saying.
Interesting. It's funny too because the Switch too. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but Sony had always had plans. Like they had that bay all carved out. They had it ready. They had it set for developing peripherals, as so many other consoles have in the past. There's that unknown port on the bottom of the NES. The Genesis had all sorts of ports all over the place that facilitated the connection of like the Sega CD and the 32X and all that. The Dreamcast had some stuff. the GameCube had a slot, had a couple slots on the bottom. One of them was for the modem peripheral, and the other one was for was effectively unused. That modders and whatnot and homebrew people have basically commandeered for their own uses.
Mhm.
It's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, so I get to play through the whole Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if you're an anime watcher, but it's one of my favorite animes.
For projects that never materialized. Yeah.
On
it's funny, too,
Tuesdays, what
'cause,
you're hearing is we have a
the
game
Switch
and
2
rant.
for Nintendo is like the first console that actually had the Ethernet port included on their console. Like it took them until 2025 to actually include an Ethernet port.
Switch 1 you had to do
It
that.
really
That's
takes
what
me
we
down
have.
memory lane.
Yep, I have an adapter for my Switch too. Yeah,
But you know about Dragon Ball,
the,
yeah.
the Switch
the
2.
V-
you
the
actually-
V1
So I
Switch-
remember in the
Switch
90s
1, you
watching
had to
Dragon
get the
Ball Z
adapter
on
and the dongle
Telemundo.
and whatnot. The V2 dock had an integrated Ethernet.
No, it
port,
does.
though.
No, it doesn't. No, the OLED one has it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the V2 didn't even have it either. It was only until if you got an OLED Switch when they got, but then the Switch 2, the V1 Switch 2 that we have now, or whatever they're gonna call it, actually has you don't need an adapter. So, yeah, it's silly. So wait, there's still a little bit left here. We'll just finish out on
That's pretty
Marty,
cool.
and then
Pretty
we'll
cool.
just
I never
talk
had a
about
gaming
DreamHack
system
real quick.
until I was in 8th grade,
9
and it
o'clock
was
is
a
when the polls
Wii.
close
And I didn't
in New
know how
Jersey,
much
and I just
about.
wanna
I don't
see-
know much
we can
about
watch
Dragon
some,
Ball
like, live
Z.
shit in New York and see.
My
everything burn and
first
everything.
console was a Nintendo
See everything burn.
back in the 80s, the late
Watch the
80s.
installation of
The Zovron.
So there's the Nintendo Entertainment System. I still have a lot of old. I still have a Sega, a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo. I even have the original Game Boy. Original Game Boy. I got Frogger in there right now, but this is Tetris. On the Game Boy, I have a Nintendo 64.
Imagine
I had a DS,
developing
but that was
game
basically
and
it.
then,
Grown up, I
like,
didn't buy my
you know,
first
some
Xbox till I was in
20,
college,
25
which is
years
fair.
later
Some people are
that
like
does
that,
happen.
man.
How surreal that must
I was
feel
raised by a
for
single
anybody,
mom, and she
including
worked
Marty,
in
to see, like you
the
said, you know,
Yeah.
like
what's
never
it
in your
called?
wildest dreams would you
Flash
imagine,
memory.
that scenario.
Well, that
Something being
semiconductor
so
business,
popular in
and
the
she's still
culture
working
that
in
it's
it to
just
this day.
everywhere.
She's like 65 years old and still doing
Yeah,
it.
so I mean, IGN
So she works in the
just
semiconductor
ignores,
industry,
Marty,
and
but that's okay.
growing up
Just-
poor and everything, she got
IGN is a
discounts
bunch of
on. I
faggots.
started out playing
And
the
I can
Commodore
say that
64.
'cause we're
Very
all
cool.
people.
Marty's running in
My
Nevada,
cousin had a
right?
Commodore 64.
And their
My parents
polls are
had me
still
playing
haven't
sports a lot,
closed
which
yet.
is good too.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, I
sorry,
play
Rance,
basketball.
I
That's
I know
fantastic.
you're probably on Twitch, and I thought about that after the fact. Oh shit.
No, I'm on YouTube, bro.
Oh, okay. That's even worse.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
even
god.
yeah,
worse.
that's even
That's all
worse.
right.
It is what it is.
It is what.
I avoid saying that word when I'm on a panel on other YouTube shows.
It's all good, man. I don't get butthurt. I mean, the only place I had a chance to build a community was here on Rumble.
Yeah.
I was gonna play this, guys. You guys remember this commercial?
So I where was I at? Oh, so there was a store. She used to work for AMD. So there was a store inside the. Okay, Bubba. There's a store inside the semiconductor place she worked at. There was a store in there where they sold all the items that they made chips
Right.
for, and they actually
seriously?
like
What the
she
hell
made
does this
chips
thing
for
do?
controllers and all kinds of stuff. And so there would be a discount
You guys
for
remember
the
that-
systems
that,
when they
that
came out.
commercial where
So
Crash Bandicoot's
my
had-
mom
remember
would get a
all
big
of those
discount on those
commercials.
things.
Yep. I mean, they really embraced the console wars. You know,
Oh.
they did. You know, they did embrace the console
Yes.
wars. That was a thing,
Thank you
and
so much.
it's definitely changed.
Yeah, like I said before, back in those times, the console wars were actually needed. They were
Yeah,
actually
yeah. So
they were
she'd get a
actually useful.
discount.
They
So that's one of the things
added
we'd get,
spice
and
to
bikes.
the gaming industry.
That's about it. We'd get some bikes and a
Now
video
it's just
game
a
system,
dick
and
waving
we'd be happy.
contest.
And she was able to do that. So it's a great
So
memory.
what you guys?
But she got it for cheap.
I know me and Jace were at DreamHack. Did you guys see? What did you guys see who weren't there? What did you guys notice, or what did you guys think about it?
You guys are
I
a
didn't
bunch
really
of
watch a
tools.
whole lot on DreamHack.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of
Yeah, because
tools.
side scrollers did a whole stream, and me and Jace were there, and we actually got to talk to Craig for a little while. Jace, we talked to him about JRPGs and Dragon Quest and some of the old adventure games. Like that's what he said. He actually he really liked those games on not on I believe on the not on the NES, but I think he was talking about the SNES.
Yeah, it was actually really funny because you know, he said the only one that he ever finished was Dragon Warrior because he got it with his Nintendo Power subscription, which I remember. That's how I got it too. I got it through the Nintendo Power subscription because there was like
That's
a
cool.
whole thing where
The
you could get it
Nintendo
for
Power
free.
subscription.
Yeah, that was
Memories.
I mean, that was awesome back in the day. But yeah, man, it was a fun time. You know, Craig's a genuinely good dude. You know, it's like when you meet, you know, when you meet people, you can tell that they're like genuine. Like he's genuinely a good dude, and it was a pretty fun time. Probably spit out like a sore thumb because I was still wearing my canceled podcast shirt the entire time.
I got it.
Yeah, the best. It was kind of cool. He was like, "Oh yeah, I checked out some of your fighting game tournaments. You did a really good job." I was like, "Oh man, thanks." I thought that was really cool that he took a look at some of those. Yeah, but it was fun. Like, I mean, I spent the majority of time I was over in the 3-play booth. I was playing Guilty Gear, Tekken, and Street Fighter on Saturday and Sunday. I gotta say, I mean, I didn't tell you guys. So the TO for Guilty Gear, Guilty Gear just clicked. I would love, I didn't have a problem with anybody. Everyone was pretty nice. Like, I came into Guilty Gear. If you guys know anything about the Guilty Gear scene these days, if you want to see if you want to see the end game of like LGBTQ cult, like, dude, it smelled bad.
The stories will fix it,
dude. It smelled bad, and like I said, like I actually met this one dude, black dude, mad chill. We practiced together, whatever. He was cool. The TO who was calling out the names, and mind you, I'm wearing my Rumble hat, I have my Rumble jersey, and I have my Rumble backpack. But none of them knew who Rumble was. The TO, it was a very tiny dude, probably like 125 pounds soaking wet, full red dress, makeup, lipstick, cat ear thing. It was the whole thing. Adam Apple. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
When I was playing in pools and Guilty Gear at DreamHack, I played in. I was 45th.
You were taking on trannies?
I mean, to be honest, none of them. Everyone was pretty cool. Everyone was nice. I mean,
did you tell them to quit reading the kids?
I did not tell them.
I would have told them to quit reading the kids.
To children at all.
I'd be like, how come you don't read the elderly? That's what I want to know.
No, I kept
Why is it always
kids?
kids?
You know, I kept it to just playing the games, and it was you know, I mean, that community is cooked.
That's why I can't go. That's why I can't go to those things. I'll get kicked out.
Well, I mean, and I mean, look, they didn't. I mean, look, people can do what they want to do as long as they're not hurting anybody. And you know, they were nice to me. Everyone was professional. The gentleman who was in the dress and everything. You know, I won a couple matches, and you know, he obviously he knew what I looked like because he called my name a couple times. He's really nice, really good dude to me. See, I can deal with that. I'm fine with that. You know. See, offline, you know,
as soon as they hear me and I say something, it'll be my feelings, and then that's how they got hurt. Well, even though I didn't do anything.
Well, maybe, yeah, but
except
I mean, for
used
me,
words.
It was I just wanted to play games, and you know, it's one of those things where if you're online and you're on X, and you know, in person, whatever, even with just the Rumble people, like, you know, there's like a little drama here and there with some people, but you quickly find out that, you know, this community is so small anyway. Once people meet each other in person, it ends up being really freaking good. You know, like everyone even people who weren't a fan of other people, they actually like kind of hashed it out, and it was a really good time. So, with the fighting game stuff, I see Ninja and Raken, yeah, side scrollers. I mean, the fact that they're on like Rumble's really kind of, you know, behind them. Like they're the right fit. They're the right choice. And talking to Panda Sub and Craig, like
right,
you know,
Prime for sure, bro, for sure.
But you know, I went over to Guilty Gear. You know, got 45th out of 89. So you know, and my controller didn't work, so I used a PS5 controller. But I'll take it.
I'm hearing excuses.
look, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
they kinda
take it, but I could do better. Yeah. I mean, well, it was my fault. It was my fault. But then I moved over to Tekken. Those boys are bros. Like the Tekken, I mean, it was like, it looked like it was like a NBA game because it was all black dudes playing Tekken. Like, it was like 200 people. Dude, Tekken is it was a lot of a lot of those guys were cool. And then Street Fighter, same thing. It was cool. So it just depends on the game, but it really invigorated the fighting game thing for me. And then just the SNK, I really wish Jason, I wish I just would have bought you a ticket and just have it so you could see the SNK thing. Now I heard from my buddy NYC Furby, he wasn't impressed with the crowd, but the fact that it was a $4.1 million tournament, and they're coming back in May, they do SNK, the Saudis, they said 4.1. All right, we got you another 500 million. They said another 500K, 4.6 million next year.
Oh boy.
So they're not done. They're coming right back. They did 4.1 this year, and immediately they announced 4.6.
Based. I love it.
So, but dude, it was so much fun to watch. Like, honestly, I didn't even know. I want to buy King of Fighters 15. I gotta send you the grand finals. The guy he was a Brazilian guy, came back for, I believe it was a grand finals reset. He beat Zhao Hai, who's like one of the best. He's one of the best fighting game players in the world. And I mean, it was an amazing I've never played King of Fighters 15. It's freaking awesome. And guess what character he used to win?
Who? Sherman?
Angel.
Oh,
Bro, Angel was on the screen the entire time. And there's all these memes
That's
of
crazy.
Yeah, if you look up Angel King of Fighters 15, if you're married, make sure safe search and everything. But if you're not, be careful. But
Angel's not
go
easy
ahead.
to use either.
Dude, this guy was going ham with Angel, and then what's the character in King of Fighters 15? Is like the chick is like a little girl who like stomps on the ground. He actually that was the end character. I forget who that is. I don't know the King of Fighters characters except for the Fatal Fury ones. But I think it definitely brought
I moved out of the city that I grew up in here in Texas, Prime, to take my kids to a better school
because of this character that Laogami was using. It was just Angel.
Moved 4 hours away from my hometown.
Yeah, but it was fun to watch. That aside, it was really fun to watch. It's very entertaining to watch high level play, especially when
both me and Sweets, we both work, so it's hard to homeschool. But if we had to, we could make it work. Sweets works from home, so we'd be able to probably get it done if we have to. But seeing how we moved to a place where it's better school, I mean, if I ever have to move back home because of just because I know people, it'll probably help my business a lot. But if I ever have to move back to my hometown to be near friends and family, I will most likely homeschool my children.
That's my luck, man.
City of the Goon.
Yep. So that was fun. I had a really good time, and I was hanging out with people I've already met, but I met a ton
Glad
of
you had a
people
good
that I
time,
had
bro.
never met. Dude, it was really good. Rance, I would love for you to come one of those, man. I mean, you gotta, especially. I wish DreamHack, they canceled DreamHack Dallas. So
Yeah, I
it's not
know.
gonna be in. It's not gonna be in because they're redoing the Dallas Center or whatever. I guess they're doing a remodel for the next 2 or 3 years, so they're gonna have 2 in Atlanta. But you totally got to go to one.
I own a pest control company.
You gotta go, man.
I'm never going to the next one.
Sweets
Hey,
was
what's up,
telling
Brandon?
me that I should save up and go in May.
I mean, I'll probably be there.
The one time I want to go, probably Rumble won't show up.
Well, even if they show up, they showed up this time. I mean, it was Rick and
sucks for the boy.
2 of their staff members showed up, and there wasn't a booth. So
What's
what
up, Tilted
ended up
World? How
happening
you
was
doing,
is
brother?
that,
How come you ain't in here
Benjamin
talking some
32,
shit with us, bro?
One of my friends here on Rumble, her husband, does business and did vendor services for sure. So he set up a booth, and it kind of was like our mode of operations. So shout out to him. And that honestly, and Kick had a massive, they were the big sponsor, and had had the big stage where they were doing their Kick Studios thing. But at some point, I was even
granular
at the
or
Sharpie all the
liquid, you
time.
can put it through your
But
grass,
if you guys caught any of the
and it'll
live
kill
streams from,
fleas and
Pudge,
ticks.
or I believe
you just have to mix it
Jorba
properly.
and
It's
a couple
usually an
other
ounce
people
per
were-
gallon.
They were just letting us live
And
stream
then
from,
spray
and it
your
was
yard
basically
down,
Rumble,
or you can
if
use
you
the
were on Rumble,
granular.
you
You
were
can
allowed to
spread
stream
it with
there,
a
they were
hand
just letting
spreader.
us stream using,
Just read the
their-
bag because
all
the
their
bag
equipment and
label
everything.
tells you the proper way to spread it, how much you need. per
our
square
presence
footage.
there at the
So
shirt
spread
booth
that
was
through there.
like-
It'll kill fleas and ticks, and
Getting
it'll
close
also
to
help
freaking
prevent fleas and ticks
Kit,
from the
who
neighbors
was
coming
the
over.
major sponsor. Who's
So that
I mean,
that will
one of the
cost
guys at
you
Rumble
a
said, like, yeah,
subscribe.
that
So you got to
booth right there,
subscribe
that's
for
like
$5.99. I'm
at
just
least,
kidding, bro. That was free advice.
at least
Enjoy.
$1 million.
It's great how I
for
can take
Kit
my
to
time
spend.
thinking about the sort of thing. that
Rumble
it
didn't
could go.
spend a dime on a booth, but kind of got a booth, and then they
Time for a break.
helped with booking the catering and stuff that me and Jace, how good that food was pretty good too. The food was good.
Yeah, food was
the
nice.
service was good. Yeah, so it was a really good event, and the idea is that if you are gonna go, Ray can sound like he's gonna go, and Rance, if you go, Rumble really does need a booth. I think that Rick and them can go back and obviously the Gaming on Rumble reposted the side scrollers video, and then Chris commented on it, so Chris liked what he saw. I think obviously a lot of people one of the things I did also that I was told is that, which I thought was funny. We're a small community gaming on Rumble. It's like whatever, if you play games on Rumble, it's kind of small. But one of the things that's interesting is that apparently not just like the people who are paying attention to like the gamers who are on Rumble. I'm talking about the staff on Rumble. Like the big C-suite guys at the top, apparently they pay attention to all of the discourse on X, and it really bugs them when people talk shit about Rumble. Like even the smallest of smallest accounts, it like actually bothers them. So like they pay attention.
Well, that's
They
also
pay
not
attention.
that explains why you get doghoused anytime you have a slight criticism when something actually does go wrong and you're actually legitimately.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
frustrated
they
with it.
can't stand my ass.
Yeah, maybe I should start using my
They
axe.
pay attention.
I would have
came in
a dream hack with the Rumble reject shirt
How's
on.
it going, Tilted?
That's why they got me so damn doghoused, is because of the fact that like I'm very critical when something goes wrong. I'm like, get this shit
Well-
fucking working right.
So I'm all for them. I'm all for them monitoring communications and being like, okay, what do people have to say about the platform? If it bugs them so much, why aren't they doing anything, or at the very least communicating that they understand and they're trying to work on something? Why aren't they there? If it truly bugged them as much as they claim, they'd at least commiserate, if not agree that some things are out of whack and some things need to fix and be changed.
Well, from what I understand, is
Maybe.
When that stuff does happen, they do pay attention to it, and I think that there's enough positive, like that they do see, like they see everything. The whole point is that like that's just one half of it, but they see everything. So like, and it's not even like it, because sometimes it definitely seems like, oh, when this one person says something, then like they pay attention, but when I say something, like, oh, nothing happens. The moral story is that they see. Apparently, they see what is said on X. So it's not to say like, oh, watch what you say on X because the wrong. No, say what you're gonna say, but the positive things that I mean, as many things that people have criticized about, like I've criticized them about Rumble, Jace has, Rance, Galaxy. People have, but we've all said good things about Rumble, and they do see that as well. So that's all I'm saying. Like they do they actually see everything.
The thing is, they need to understand this: is when you run a platform, you got to take, the bad with the
baby, I
good,
love you.
because when you run a platform, people are going to be critical of it. So don't
What, honey?
don't think that criticism is like outright like denouncement
I don't know.
or like hatred. Like I'm very emphatic about what I say. Doesn't mean I hate what's everything about everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very vocal, and I don't have a filter, But it doesn't mean that I'm praying for Rumble's downfall when I criticize, like just now when I start a fucking stream and the stream is completely out of tune. I have to fucking turn it off, restart my whole stream all over again after I just posted it to every one of my damn socials. Yeah, understand that. Yeah, people are gonna be a little bit frustrated with that. It's not a personal slight on anybody. It's just like, hey, I want shit to work right. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't there like only 180 people that work at Rumble.
Yeah, it's under 200. Yeah,
But-
that's right. I mean, and so it's funny. Like they also were saying, like, yeah, when you see like 30,000 people were
Going to
laid off
bed?
at Twitch, it's like,
Go wash your face.
what are they all doing? How
Go
like,
wash your
how
face,
Can they
boy.
not, like we're
Why are
running
you
this
not going to
website
bed?
with like literally
Listen to
a
cardiac.
hundredth of.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Well,
Well, that's just Amazon
remember,
in general, not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's-
even then, like,
and
but
it's
they're-
still,
but
they still
they're-
like, have like 1,000 people probably,
Mhm.
or more.
But also remember that when
Okay, so
Elon
I'll
took
be back
over
in a little
X,
bit. I'm gonna
he
do my
cut
stream.
like eight.
I'll be
He
back.
cut like 80%
can't do that
of the
side quest,
workforce
guys.
and 80% of the
I'll
staff
have
on
my
Twitter,
wife
and
look it up
nothing
tomorrow
changed.
while I'm in
is
surgery.
true.
Yeah, do that, bro.
This is true.
A side note,
You can usually get them at farm to
maybe
market,
next time any
farm,
of us gets a chance to
feed
talk
stores,
with,
farm and feed.
with Rick, mention that we on the gaming side need a way to request
Go on, little man.
categories for.
There's a way
for-
to.
There is a
games.
way, but
there's
they
a
haven't-
spreadsheet.
Yeah.
There's a
I-
spreadsheet. I'll thank you.
I requested Dragon Quest 1 and 2. They didn't do it, but I've just been throwing in the Dragon Quest 3 because it's part of the same trilogy for now. Like,
From
I'm
what
not even
they-
bothered to
they're-
request Octopath Zero. Just, you know,
They
I'll throw
may
in the
be-
Octopath Traveler section.
They may be just scrapping the categories altogether because they just don't have enough people to manage all the requests, so they might just do it into like genres. So you can still request things. I think it's fine to request things, but just know like there's a chance
They
that
may
it
just
might.
get rid of it.
They may because it's just like it's just all this work for, and like that's why like I do remember like I didn't request Xenoblade Chronicles 3, but one of the guys he did do it for me. And I was like, no, guys, like, don't do that. Like, it's just too much work. I didn't
Yeah.
really care, but I appreciated it. But it does kind of get redundant, like, and especially until it gets to the size of Twitch. Like, it is nice, like, when you go to Twitch, and I can look up. Like, I was literally looking up, oh, who's got the most viewers on Dragon Quest 1 and 2, and it's Valeska. She got I can just go to Dragon Quest 1 and 2, there it is, and there she is, Unaleska, right? I can just look it up, like I would be able to do that with Jace, like 1 and 2 remake, there it is, it's just right there, and it's like, it's just right there, yeah, she got the game, she got a code for it, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, it was a fun event, and I think that for not having a booth, they definitely took all of that criticism, and they brought. I mean, Jason knows they brought a ton of merch. They gave out jerseys, hats, shirts.
I got a shit ton of merch. I got like 2 hats, 2 shirts. Well, 3 hats and 2 shirts.
You got 3 hats? Okay, cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I totally like yesterday I was on a YouTube stream and I wore all the fucking Rumble gear. Like I told them that I jokingly told them they made me pray at the Rumble wall. and so, but I came with both hats on. Like I'm like, cause like he's like under this hat I have a smaller.
Guess we'll do this one. Still haven't tried 1775 coffee? What are you waiting for, guys? Now's your shot. The 1775 starter kit just dropped only 1,000 units. You're getting the bold dark roast that hits hard, the smooth medium roast, and the Vitality mushroom coffee for clean energy and laser focus, no crash. I've heard good things about the mushroom coffee, guys. I've looked into that. It's like less acidic and everything. It's supposed to be good for you, for your gut stomach, for your gut. Haven't looked too much of it, but that's what I was hearing about it, guys. All single origin, small batch, toxin-free and mold-free. Plus, you're also getting a gold spoon clip, which Freedom isn't scooped with plastic. A frother strong enough to stir up your coffee and your mother-in-law's opinions. Nice. And a black 1775 tumbler. So you get a coffee cup, a stir stick, and a frother, guys. $170 worth of coffee and gear. Yours for $99, guys. This is for the ones who've been watching 1775 blow up on Rumble. Wondering if it's actually worth it? Spoiler, it is. Go to 1775coffee.com/studio and grab your starter kit before they're gone. Bold beans, clean fuel, and a morning routine that stands for something just like Rumble does. Free speech, guys. That's what they're talking about. You got, again, guys, that's 1775coffee.com, okay, /studio, and grab your starter kit before they're gone. You guys can scan the QR code there. Go over there. Go check out all the different coffees they have, guys. See if you want to try some. Go check out 1775coffee.com, guys. Complete. There you go, guys. I believe we got pretty much all the ads done. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get back here. Let's get you guys back to the game. Unmute these.
Have a good time, and you know, just meeting people. We just met people that some creators and things like that. So
No, I
this
thought it was
funny as
funny.
shit.
See, I thought I saw the clip from that. It was funny.
Dude, Mr. Crowley has such an amazing opening.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Mr. Crowley. Dude, I was so exhausted. I was playing like shit, and the calibration was so bad.
Well, you're
I had to hit the button. I hit the button so early, dude. I had to hit the button so I was so pissed.
I saw you had to get Jim
Dude.
You being Jim once
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The Airbnb we were at, it was really good. It actually ended up being really solid. Like I was actually, that's the only thing we were worried about. Like, okay, getting the setup and everything, and then they had the controllers good, and then you had the Ozzy thing ready. So ended up being really good. It was fun. It's good stuff. Yeah, I'll be back because I mean all the fighting game stuff is just super cool. It's worth it for me to go. And I got to know like a lot of people I didn't really know, or I got to really meet off screen and all that. I mean, it's so much different, with this streaming and online thing. It's like you meet people in real life.
I found a rare
It's so much
fish.
better. So much better.
Maybe next time I'll be in a position where I can go down there.
Well, if there's something like up near, how far is Tennessee isn't too far for you, right?
It's still on the other side of the state.
Yeah, like Nashville is still a decent ways away from you because Nashville has things. Atlanta's a bit far for you. That's asking a lot.
There you go.
Yeah, I'd have to fly, or at the very least drive that whole distance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beto, how's the
I
election
for sure
going,
have
bro?
to fly. There's no way I'm driving all the way across the U.S. just to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean Hemp drove too. Hemp drove from Oklahoma. So.
It's a nice road trip, but I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. It's a lot of driving, depending on where you're coming from. And Atlanta's
yeah.
probably one of the maybe the third or fourth worst traffic in the United States, believe it or not. So that's
Yeah,
also.
I did not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
comedians.
I'm coming
talk
all the way
about
from
how
Arizona,
bad
so
Atlanta traffic is.
I have not heard
It's
about
brutal. Like, I mean, it used to be very easy. I used to get across town in like 25 minutes when I first moved here. I moved here in '93. Now it takes me about 3 times as long to get anywhere I'm going.
This thing looks super tasty. Wow.
You guys keep going. I'm
This
just gonna
apple
take a
looks
look at the
delicious.
Oh yeah, I'm just sort of doing a victory lap.
UPS
that I've got
plane
my
blew up on
Octopath
takeoff?
Traveler account
Crazy.
fixed, so I can now log
Was it had a
in
leak or something?
after days of not being able to log in.
Yeah, what are you guys playing?
I'm about to play some Digimon.
Dragon Ball Z
You've been
Kakarot.
loving that.
I got
I'm playing this game called Contractville. If you're
Contra Classic.
bruh.
I guess we're moving to the political side of it, but I mean, I want you guys to talk about the games you're talking about. But I heard that Proposition 50 passed.
Which one's that?
The California thing. I'll read it. It's bad legislation. It's
Is it
like
redistricting?
redistrict.
Probably something gay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
right?
so
is that the thing that allows
Maybe I haven't patched yet.
So Kansas dropped.
Districting based on race.
Kansas dropped theirs. The Republican Party dropped theirs.
It levels the playing field and makes sure that
Wait, they dropped the ball or they
elections
dropped
are
their?
conducted on a level playing field.
Oh, that was it? Okay. I know that fuel, the aviation fuel they use, that shit's flammable like big time, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before
Get a
it
pretty good,
goes, it's still
pretty good burn
6
out of
o'clock
it.
there.
Probably 11 p.m. Eastern time.
All right.
Check my.
This looks
my,
pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, most gas is all but aviation fuel
I'm
is.
glad you don't
something
live
else.
near there anymore, Fuse.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, it's Georgia's great here up in Northwest. I mean, being in Atlanta, like, I was back in my element, I guess you could say. But, yeah, I can actually carve out a life here, which is pretty nice. All right, let's see. Okay, so, okay, we do have some. Okay, 43% in on New Jersey. 42%, 42.9% for Jack Citarelli, 56.6% for Cheryl. So the Democrats are definitely well in the lead. Mamdani is up 51.5%. Andrew Cuomo is at 39.7%. So
Damn.
maybe 36% in. I mean, Andrew Cuomo's doing a little bit better than anticipated, maybe, but
He's not gonna win.
no. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Zoran's gonna win like 66 to 70%.
Honestly, and you some of you may consider this a hot take. I had hoped that the Republican nominee would have backed out. That way there would have been potentially more votes for Cuomo, because any of the people that aren't voting for Mamdani
Good to see him, Maverick.
aren't doing so because there's other options. They're doing so because they don't want a fucking socialist controlling your state.
Right? That would be crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you got 65,000.
It's definitely got to be some kind of mechanical mistake.
Silva, and that
Plane that shouldn't have been released to fly.
Yeah, that would have swung it
matched.
entirely in Cuomo's favor.
Yep. If he would have dropped out.
I read an article that was saying that there's like a chance that if he gets elected, 2.12 million will leave.
Oh, I 100%
It does
expect.
not surprise me.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that's a lot. That's a lot leaving New York.
And those people aren't lazy
And
motherfuckers.
they're the
those people are
wealthy.
paying.
It's the
They're
wealthy
wealthy,
saying that.
exactly.
Yeah, the
It's the
wealthy were
wealthy
like,
people.
oh, if it's him, we're gone.
They're gonna
If
take all the
Zoran
money
makes
out.
it in, if Zoran makes it in, that city's gonna be a ghost town by the end of the year.
Dallo, did you see where he said he wanted taxpayer-funded gender transition safe haven for any transgenders? So basically, it would be on the taxpayer dime to have gender-affirming care in New York. That's his plan. Yeah, exactly, Maverick. No eggs because
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Gay?
Are you shitting me? Spamberger winning in Virginia.
What's up, Rakin?
Yeah, New York
Virginia's
City
also
is
cooked.
very
What's up,
well.
Rance? How you doing, man?
New
Another
York
day in
City is
paradise,
very
my
well
guy.
on its way to becoming one of the least powerful cities in the U.S. After this, it'll fall off the world map. It'll be completely destroyed.
The financial
by
district will
by
just
the end of-
leave.
Yeah.
They're not going to stick around.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They're
The
leaving. It's
financial
just gonna.
district is gone.
It's gonna be crazy.
I just hope that these bastards don't come to Arizona because we have too many people here.
I mean, your state is always vulnerable because of its purple nature. So
Yeah. When my
It's
parents
red.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
had
the
to
way
call
that
my dad because the city is on
the way
lockdown
that
and he lives 5 miles from the
Maricopa
airport. It
run-
happened.
Maricopa
That.
and
Damn.
Tucson run shit.
Yep.
They make
Well, were
it
they
purple.
suspect that it was
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
terror
it's a-
attack or what? Yeah, they think
when
someone
my
might
parents
have.
left New York,
There's some
we had three
shenanigans
options
going
we were
on
looking
there,
for:
you know what I'm
Georgia,
saying?
Texas, and Arizona. For some reason, that's sort of the three places that usually a lot of people who leave New York really start eyeing as somewhere
because
better to
it's-
have family. Yeah.
Partially because of better family, but also partially because like they don't have to deal with winters. Like people that come from like places like Minnesota, Chicago, it's like we're tired of these winters. We need to go somewhere that we don't have to deal with.
Oh,
this.
wind
And
drift? Okay.
Arizona's always like at the top of the list.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
up,
Midwest
Kes Matt?
winters are
It's good to
getting
see you,
worse
brother.
worse by,
I'm sure
like
it's a
every
big ass
3
explosion, man.
years.
Shit, I'm surprised how cold it is here in Atlanta. For usually around this time it's still
It's
hot.
going, man. Everything's going good, bro. We're just chilling, doing the gaming rant
Yeah,
for
it's
Tuesday,
7 o'clock outside,
bullshitting,
and
talking
it's still, like, a
politics,
nice
gaming,
77 degrees.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's comfortable. That's around where I like it.
Yeah. Put it in the Discord. I'll check it out.
Dude.
How bad is it?
You can put it in my Discord if you want.
52% in. Cheryl's up by 16 points almost.
Fuck. Yeah, John said that some places are already calling it for
Cheryl.
calling it that Sid early lost. But you heard about the bomb threats today, right?
No.
They've been calling them bomb threats in like Republican polling areas in New Jersey all day.
Yeah.
Like there've been polling
That doesn't
locations.
surprise me.
Yeah.
Well, because they know that they can no longer infiltrate these election offices.
I have not tried Mega Bonk yet. I'm interested, but I have not tried.
Without a major crisis.
I'm glad his dad's okay
yeah, that's
too.
also true. It's terrible, man.
As a result of the last
Sharwin,
two,
aka
presidential
Hazy
elections, the
Kesmet,
shields
I
are
think
up to
he's
max.
gotten like 10th place
Yeah.
in all of
Everybody's
Mega
vigilant.
Bonk.
Everybody's keeping an eye out for anything potentially unsavory.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks interesting.
No one trusts anyone. We don't have trust in our system anymore. We don't have trust in our institutions.
Oh, that was gone 30 years ago.
Yeah, but more so. I think it's gotten worse. Yeah, I think it's gotten a lot worse.
NBC's already projecting that the Democrats are going to win.
I blame Joe Rogan.
Virginia.
That's so depressing. It's so depressing. I'm gonna pull up. Ramona, right?
Yeah, the woman didn't want to fucking denounce the guy that wanted to kill his political opponent and his family.
You had to say Ramona. Now I'm remembering that song from Scott Pilgrim.
Ah,
Yeah, Ramona's one of the hundreds of characters that are in this fucking game. All right, I gotta put
That's
Adele in
funny.
the party. That's who I gotta.
hey, we got a shot. We were just talking about you, Hazy.
Because I gotta do like.
I
daily
appreciate the
shit
raid,
that I
bro.
haven't been able to do
We
for-
were just talking about you. I was telling Kesmet that you were like
Well,
number 10
I
in
can't believe I
Mega
had my
Bonk.
account jacked up that long. I had my account jacked up for days.
Bragging about you,
You know,
a
Call
little
of Duty's
bit.
coming out, guys, next week, right? You guys ready for that? Dropping $100 on
Boo, boo.
I just
just
can't wait.
picked up
I just can't wait
Battlefield.
till half of the Rumble gaming section is Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah,
page
yeah.
8 because everyone's fucking streaming COD. The
I've been
newest
playing
slot.
Battlefield. It's pretty
Well,
good.
right now it's Arc Raiders.
Hey,
Right now it's
yeah,
Arc
we got a
Raiders.
raid.
But
Anything
Arc
goes. How you
Raiders
doing,
is actually a
brother?
good game.
Arc Raiders is probably top.
I mean, yeah, I want to play Arc Raiders. But I bought a different
Yeah,
game
let's go.
for the stream. So
I'm not into any of those shooters. I prefer a lot of the left sims and shit.
Yeah, well, the problem is that when you're a warped
super
RPG
tasty.
guy, you kind of find yourself
Apple
ass
looks
out.
delicious.
But I do have to say this. For anyone curious, Dragon Quest 1 and 2, none of the cultural sort of red flags that we had to deal with are in that game. Like from Dragon Quest 3, it's very well handled.
I
It's
can't activate
actually
it, guys.
highly recommended for Dragon Quest fans, I would say.
What's up, man? What you been up to? Anything goes? What have you been up to, bro? Top 9% now. There you go, Kesmet, if you're still there. Call of Duty is coming out next week. Yeah. When did he say Call of Booty was coming out?
Who cares?
When did I got someone in chat asking. Was it next week?
Sometimes
that's
usually
next week.
Thursday. Sometimes Thursday or Friday.
Yeah. There's your answer.
You know what the other problem is? If we get a blue sweep or a mini blue wave on this election cycle, they're going to be re-emboldened because they're going to do nothing but blame Trump over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh, let them. They'll fall into the hole.
Yeah, but I mean, but the thing is we don't want our enemies to get back up. and they will get back up. They'll be re-emboldened to do all their fuckery and everything else.
It's on Game Pass, but I refuse to buy it.
I'm eyeing the 2026 election because there's a lot of high stakes here in Georgia. A Senate seat and a governor seat up for grabs. You know, and the last thing I want is to lose
Sweets
that
with the
seat
pandas
to one of these loony, looney Tune leftists. Yeah, that could be very bad for me.
Look at the map for Virginia. It's like, I mean, it's all Northern Virginia, Washington, and Richmond, Virginia Beach, and everything.
Oh,
else
Rance
is
Battle.
okay.
Borderlands 3 is broke now. What do you mean it's broke?
How our
What happened?
geographical.
I made fire
locations
hot eggs
shape
and
our
with jalapeno and hot pepper relish
politics.
and no devil.
Yeah, it just matters where the
That sounds
population
good,
is.
man. Sounds delicious.
Yeah?
When you loot anything, you don't
I mean,
get the
it's
guns or
gonna-
Especially
anything.
for like off,
And Borderlands
especially
3
for,
or
like,
4?
Off elections like this, you know.
Mhm.
Or it's not like
What?
a
Why is it
general
broken?
election.
Nope, 3.
I
Wow,
will say this, one of
broken,
the things that's
huh?
important about everything
That's
going
crazy.
on is this is why culture matters, and I wish that our quote-unquote side understood that, because they're too busy fighting each other and having these dumb purity tests like you have Cyclone Ben. You think he'd talk about Sauron at all this week, or do you think he was too busy worried about Nick Fuentes being on Tucker Carlson? It's
Right.
ridiculous.
He's so upset at Tucker Carlson. He's
40
like so mad
minutes.
at
He
him.
dedicated
What the
40
hell?
fucking minutes to fucking complaining about it.
I need to watch that clip that you guys were talking about because I haven't heard from Ben Shapiro in I don't listen to that guy anymore.
Yeah, no,
I gotta hear what he had to say about that because I know it went super viral.
Yeah, it's super absurd to me because it's like,
ridiculous.
our efforts should be on making sure we don't lose any more ground, and instead these guys are
I was
like,
going to stream it
"No,
today.
let me
I
get
uninstalled and
mad
verified
because of,
game
my
files and
my
no fix, so I filled out a customer
anti-Semitism."
support ticket today.
And it's like, I'm
Damn.
so tired of hearing about
Incompetence
this
or
shit,
malice? Maybe.
you know?
I watched.
You had me
Ben
at jalapenos. I love
for a few
jalapenos.
months. Like I subbed to Daily
She
Wire
does
and
like this
everything,
one.
but I got sick of paying like $120 a year to watch him, and he's
Yeah.
still doing ads every 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I,
he didn't do ads for 40 minutes because he was busy yelling at Nick.
I dropped
he
it
didn't
off
do
too.
He didn't do a lot of ads. He probably didn't do that many ads this time.
More than anything, I should have just bought the coffee cup. I just wanted the leftist tears. Yeah, I have the coffee cup. I just wanted the coffee cup.
I have that, and I also have a Crowder mug because I was a mug club member for a while before the.
You guys keep it going.
Before I
I'll be right
switched to
back.
locals.
You guys keep it going.
No shit. No shit. I'm sure they'll keep 2 going. There's too many people who like it too much. I can't. Why can't I do the Ox King side mission,
Well, I
guys?
guess that doesn't
Like
really
it's starting to
work.
piss me off.
Whatever. Actually, let's see. Who else can I get? Oswald out here. Ignis 3. Some illegal loving dem is trying to run, praying to God he doesn't get elected over in Idaho, says Maverick. Wow. Make sure I can. Here. Oh. I can't see for shit lately. I need new glasses.
Oh, how do I switch to Piccolo? How do we do
I've
that?
been off Octopath COTC for some
I got
days.
crushed
I feel like
jalapeno
I
pepper
have
instead
to
of crushed
remember
red
what I was
pepper from
doing,
the
where I
store a
was
few
at.
weeks ago, and it's amazing. So how do I?
There we go.
Okay, here we go. That's what I
I
need.
gotta do that hunt 6 more times manually.
What?
Oh. Nothing but mimics.
But
An awkward pair. Something troubling the
I gotta-
Ox King
I gotta-
may or may not have something to do with Gohan. See if you can get some
Damn.
info out of him. Feeling cannot be in the
so guys, how about that Dick Cheney dying?
Oh yeah.
What?
Dick Cheney
Yeah, I
died
heard
today.
this morning.
Hey, I have a meme right here. It says Harambe waiting to fuck Dick Cheney in the afterlife. Hiding behind a tree.
That's funny. I mean, R.I.P. He's a fucking warmonger.
I mean, by P you mean pissed, right?
Yeah, right.
Crowder did well on Crowder they did a thing. It was after Steven had gone had gone off to do something, and they had Firestein on there, and Firestein did a really good
30
Bush
years too
voice
late.
of him talking of him saying that Cheney was always telling him what to do.
Yeah. Oh my God. Fucking.
Not a great vice president. I mean.
Yeah. No, absolute piece of shit. And his daughter is a chip off the old block, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Absolute.
Well,
I wish we could put her in the casket with him, like
Liz.
Pharaoh used to be buried with their
Liz.
cats. Like we should do that with Liz.
I need
The
that
world would be a
reason,
better
but
place.
reason-
Cheney.
Hey
there.
So Piccolo, about what's got me worried. Master Roshi has been so good to me over the years. I'm thinking of giving him a present, but I don't know what to get him. Any recommendations? Why in the world are you asking me? Wait, so it had nothing to do with Gohan after all? Wheats, call your brother. Find out what he needs.
That Attorney General thing should not be too close to call. They better not be
Crud,
having
he's
a
not biting.
fucking
No
piece of
time for
shit
whining.
that
I've come
becomes
this far. I have to
Attorney General.
plow forward.
Oh, we're
Instead
not
of
going to
asking
know a
an
number of
American like
states
myself,
for
I'd probably
like
be better
3
to ask
months.
another Earthling.
I forgot
was
to
at
turn my
Publix.
Outbound on Octopath itself.
One of the cooler parts of growing
down on
jalapenos is
Discord,
that they
I'm like,
can
why
just
can't
be
I
air dried
really
and
hear
crushed later when needed. Of course,
But
we don't have one of them.
Vegas, think about this. I mean,
Nope.
you dodged a bullet because you left Jersey, right? How do you think John feels buying a house in Jersey? He's stuck there.
Ew,
He's
what?
stuck-
I mean, that's
John has a house in
self-inflicted. Why did he do that to
Argue with that
himself?
logic,
God.
out
Well,
of
he did
all
that
the
to
dumb
himself
things
because he thought that
Goku
Jersey
thought
was
I
a
was
safer
hoping
bet
to ask Goku, but he's not
What?
around, so
than New York.
Don't
and
you have
didn't
any
wanna
friends other
leave,
than
like, the
Goku?
tri-state area with
Actually,
that
no,
fucking
That's the
not
problem.
one.
Yeah.
Bro, my friends, I've been trying to like, you gotta leave, bro. Bro,
It's
my
even gloomier than
family's
before.
here,
What
like,
am I gonna do?
bro,
This
this
is
is a
like-
grade
that's the
A
excuse.
crisis.
This is like, this is,
Fine.
dude, this is
What is it?
this is the
Krillin lives with the
king and
old
queen of
fart,
England.
right?
You gotta
The
leave and
T-ball
go to the
should be able to
fucking
give
west and
half-decent
find a new
advice.
land.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
seriously, like, I love.
For,
Look,
for reasons I still
miss
can't
my- I
grasp,
miss
you
my-
went out of your way
my
to
brother
ask me.
all the time. I miss my brother. and,
That's right. I
you know,
don't
my
ask,
family.
miss
Like,
not
ask
having
just anyone
Sbarro
when
all
it
around
comes
you.
to matters of
New
suffrage.
York pizza joints.
Not quite true, but hey,
I'm trying to,
let's
you know,
roll
I'm building
with
up
it.
some money and stuff. Like,
I
I'm
still
looking
don't know
around like,
what's
oh,
going
I
on
can actually
with
buy a
Gohan,
house
so I
if
might
I
as
find
well
a
keep
chick
going
and I want to
along with
be.
this nonsense.
I could. I'm like, wow.
I see all ass Krillin for you.
I look at Trent and that
Oh,
piece
really?
of shit place I used
Thanks.
to work at.
Wait here.
Yeah.
Wow. All the way up in
Florida.
Somerset County, these fucking rich fucks, they voted for Cheryl. God damn it. I'm from Somerset
you gotta
County.
think of it this
Like,
way,
like these
too,
rich fucks, man.
I gotta
These
settle
rich
debate about
fucks
what?
all vote for Democrats, man.
The other thing is like
get
down here,
kickbacks.
you know, you got to look
I have a
into
couple
like the
holy
houses
shots.
that got confiscated because they were using like drug
I
busts
do.
and shit, and then they sell them for
Okay.
like pennies on the dollar. You know, they do that here. Seriously, like you could find a house that like, oh yeah, well, you know, we're selling this house because we can't use it anymore because we busted a bunch of drug dealers and shot up the walls. But it's a nice house. You just gotta, you know,
probably
do a
keep
little
using it.
maintenance. You know,
This is
but you,
oh, go ahead.
but you could get it. I mean, you could still get a house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it just you buy the house and then the money you save, you go out and you buy a bunch of drywall sheets, some stucco.
Exactly. That's very common here, believe it or
These
not.
fucking boomers, man. I guarantee you it's a bunch of fucking boomers. I mean, they're cheap. The Democrats cheap, but let's just put the cheating aside.
Well,
These fucking boomers, man.
Are you an
they have their
ageist?
house- Like, I am an ageist. Yeah. I literally am an ageist.
I'll just stay here and see how long
That's what you guys say. But these fucking boomers, they already have their house. They can't open up Zillow one fucking day and see, wow, if I was 30, how would I buy a house today? I live in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Why is this house $621,000?
look, either one of two things happens.
I bought
It's
my
either-
house for $125,000 in 1994. Why are all these millennials and Gen Z people? Why are they always so upset? They just are lazy.
Huh?
Why do you sound like Mick Foley when you do that?
I'm gone, man. Like, This shit is fucking like, you know, honestly, it's like I'm glad that Cheryl got him. Like, just, you know, the boomers will have the best America of all time, and our generation will just have to rebuild everything from the ground up, like our fucking, like the Reconstruction era and like the 1880s all the way up through the 1920s. That's what we're gonna live through. Like these fucking people, they don't know shit.
It's just saying that Tiroli is at 54% now.
That's just Monmouth County.
Oh, okay.
That's just a county. Statewide, she's up 56, 57, 42.
Which is terrible.
That's basically
really
over.
stupid.
It's basically over. I mean, look. I mean, I understand if you're just like, I grew up like you're just told to vote Democrat, and I get it. But if you just stop looking at it like, oh, this is where you're supposed to vote. Just like look around, like, wait, why are like I saw someone today
I have not played a farm
saying
sim.
like, oh, well, why are millennials?
But I did go farm for real.
Who can afford? The average price of a house in Jersey is $400.
So do you count that at?
And $75,000. How many people can afford that? Like, how many people can fucking afford that? One of my friends who grew up with me, his family's from France, and his dad did decently well. He did well. He was an engineer. They just listed their house. They're moving. They're moving to North Carolina. They listed their house, and it's under contract for $721,000. 700. They bought the house like 25 years ago. No, 20 years ago exactly. He came here when he was like 11. Like 20 years ago, they bought the house for like a little bit, like 200,000, a little bit, maybe like 180, 200. It's over a $700,000 house.
Well, we are in Texas.
But it's not no $700,000.
You are still Eastern.
Yeah, no,
I've been loving Farm Sim 25, and it's very relaxing.
These boomers, they vote for shit that is terrible for their kids. And it's just like people, oh, you always complain, you always complain.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
What bootstraps? I can't even afford that shit.
Yeah. Like people, like when I tell, like, oh, it can't be like that. Go. It's so simple. Type in Zillow.com. Pretty simple. Pretty fucking simple. You know. Good luck trying to. And then it's like, oh, well, why?
I have a buddy that lives in Houston. He loves it.
Blah blah blah. It's like.
Here you go. This is actually one of mine, but it's very spanking new.
Bro, come on.
This will get the geezers ancient gears turning for sure.
That's why I'm
well, I so understand that
right
appeal.
here.
I appreciate the help.
You know what I'm saying?
Now to get this back to the Ox King.
No.
You know, and the thing about it though, like you said, and here's the problem: there's two types of fucking boomers, right? There's either the fucking boomers that are like NIMBYists, not in my backyard. I don't have to deal with the consequences of my votes. So I'll keep voting these socialists, these communists in because I want to feel good about myself. And then there's the other type of boomer that says, Israel, oh my God.
Rance
Israel,
brother lives
Israel,
in Houston.
Israel,
it's an alright place. It's alright.
Israel.
Well, those are the Republican Israel.
I'm from Austin. That's my hometown. But I live out in the country.
Republican voter Israel people.
Yeah,
we're hours away.
Who vote in the shitty Republicans.
Yeah, it's boomers on both sides are just fucking everybody else. And they're living, and they're, you know, when they say, oh yeah, these people are living longer, and then you're like, please, no. And they're living like 120 now.
And they're getting their Social Security. It must be nice. And they get their Social Security, so they're getting all this extra money.
Yeah, exactly. They're getting the socialism. They're benefiting from it.
You know, and I mean, it's one of those things where the solution is to move, but again, it's like it just depends on where you happen to be from and whatever, you know. And the idea is that, you know, it depends on, you know, a lot of different factors. When you know, moving moving is a very
well, it's a short-term solution, I guess. Here's the problem: even if you move somewhere, that place can get infected too. So it's a short-term band-aid for a solution, but eventually there's gonna be nowhere left to move to, and then what happens?
Right.
You know?
I feel like I lucked out. I really like Northwest Georgia. I think it's like kind of like a it's one of these. I do think, to be positive, I do think that there are sections in the United States where I think I've legitimately found like a space where I'm like, wow, like this place, like the prices of the houses and like stuff, like this feels kind of like a secret spot, like you said, until it gets infected eventually.
Yeah. Well, you're over there in Arn Anderson's part of Georgia. I mean,
aren't in.
that's bold. That's bold, brother. They still might call you some slurs up there.
Hey man, I'll be happy with slurs. I don't give. I prefer the slurs over the Democrat policies. I will happily take slurs, man. I don't care.
There you go.
I've never been called. You know what's funny? I'm driving around. I'm still driving around my Jersey plates. I have like, it's like I got like flashes on me. Like you know, I'm driving this fucking 2013 black, Chevy Cruze with Jersey plates on it. Like literally, like I've never been in an area where there's only Alabama, Georgia, and maybe a Mississippi plate. I'm driving Jersey plates. I'm getting my Georgia plates very soon. Yeah. But if any cop wanted to, I've never been stopped. I've never had a single issue. I've been here for 8-9 months. It's been great.
Oh, what? You haven't had the Grey's Anatomy?
I know, right?
Dude, there was a whole Grey's Anatomy episode where like they like dramatized the one like half black guy getting like persecuted after they had a George Floyd episode of Grey's Anatomy essentially, where the racist cop run in.
I've literally never had a single issue.
Was he chewing on fentanyl?
No.
I'm just curious.
But they did the whole grandstanding where like, well, you don't know because you have privilege. You've never had to have the talk with your kids.
Please tell me he got tased.
Well, you know, I follow the rules of the road, and for some reason the cops. Look. I'll tell you this. I've been here for 9 months. Pudge got pulled over within the time I've been here. I haven't been pulled over.
That's hilarious. Oh no.
I haven't had a single issue. I haven't had a single problem. So
Maverick says being called the N-word is better than being broke.
There you go.
I mean, I already said it. Look, I mean, I don't want to be broke. I will put on the Saudi gear. I will tell the Crown Prince, I'm your man. I'll play all my fighting games dressed in the Saudi gear with the headrest and everything. Mm-hmm. Just give me some money.
I told y'all Jace is a fucking kiss ass. That dude will get to anybody's balloon knot.
Look, he'll put Jace. They just gave a Japanese man $1.5 million for winning a tournament. I think they could afford to give you $50K to put on a turban.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fucking stream like it. I'll stream like it
for how much? For how much?
$50K.
I'll probably do it with you, Jace.
There you go. There you go. Look. I'll stream. I'll fucking even pause the stream at 4 o'clock. If they want me to pray on the blanket, I'll pray on the motherfucking blanket, okay?
Okay, I won't take it that far.
Yeah, Rance is not gonna do that, but
yeah, I don't know. I'm joking.
He'll cosplay for $50K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
That's 41.6%. Let's see. Is there like video footage of like New York City live? Jace about to do dot face.
There you go.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Take it easy.
Good talk as always. You guys take it easy.
You too, man.
There we go. All right, guys, let's do the verse of the day. Let's see here, guys. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Like I said, guys, I'm not here to preach at you. If you want to learn more about that verse, I recommend you open your Bible and read it. All right, who we gonna raid, guys? Let's go raid somebody. Let's see who's on. Let's see here. If Jace is on, I might raid him. Oh, there he is. What's he playing? Dragon Quest? We can go raid him real quick. Where's Fused at? Is Fused is like right up above me, man. What's he playing? Oh, he's not playing anything. Oh, he's watching politic crap. Let's go over to small streamer love. Find a small streamer. You want me to find a small streamer? All right, hold on. Hold on a minute. I'll go into the back categories. I usually do that. That's what I usually do. But since we did a game and rant, I usually raid somebody who was in the chat talking. That's what I usually do, Prime. Is I go to the back of the page and I pick a small streamer. What's this? What's he playing? But I do have rules. They have to have a cam. If they don't have a camera, I will not raid them. I'm not currently streaming. Oh, okay. Here we go. We got this guy here. He's got 8 followers. Well, let's look at his link tree. Is he like a big X or Twitter follower? What do you think? He looks like he's got a pretty good following on somewhere else. Let's see here. This dude, Dr. Dirty Beard, he's doing some Ghost of Tabor. He's doing some virtual gaming. Homeboy here doesn't have a camera. Scroll down. Old Wanderer V2. The VTuber. Star Skipper. 3 people dead, 11 injured. Good Lord. The game orbits. Here, we can check this guy out. This guy looks pretty good. He's playing some Dead Space. Oh, it's a couple playing, I guess, or mobile friendly. I don't know. But they need to work on that. Oh, he's playing some Rogue Ship Live. Is he? No camera. Come on, bro. Oh, here we go. Gamer vlogs. Here we go. Here's a small streamer, guys. Let's go check him out. Well, looks like it's another Twitch streamer. Trick Sensor Rooster. Oh, 31 calling Black Ops 6 Warzone 2. Okay. I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, but I don't know. He looks heavily focused on this. I'm going to tell you that right now. G32. What's he playing? Arc Raiders? Rage Gaming at its best. Let's go check this dude out. Let's go do this one. We'll do this guy. Copy. Let's do this guy. All right, guys, this is what we're going to do. You go in there, you tell them it's a Rance raid, you smash that like button for him, okay? Make a bunch of noise. Go get his attention. Join. Let's see what happens.
Oh, hey. Raid from Rumble. Thank you. Appreciate it.
There you go. Nice looking.
Yeah, that thing right there.
Nice. Prime prods. Anything goes. VT. Thanks. Appreciate it. Stopping by. Sweet Sunshine 885. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. We don't have alerts set up on Rumble yet. Where's this guy at? Are you liking the game? I'm like actually really enjoying this game.
They forgot to say Rance raid.
Solo's it's kind of chill. Just
Over here in these dumpsters.
kind of just doing my thing over here. Rance raid inbound. Oh, appreciate another. There's another one. Appreciate that.
Let's see if we can fix
Thing's
this.
gonna close before I get to it. No, I'm like, oh, you're the one that raided. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're just we haven't been on Rumble for very long, and I think we're at 40 right now. So. Ah, shit. That was stupid. That was stupid. That was stupid. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a little bit more chill over here than what it is on like fucking Twitch and Kick. Have to go around it and see other gamers, right? I'm constantly bouncing in and out of it throughout the day. I really don't want to drop this gun, but I'm over encumbered at the moment. It sucks. Drop this. Are you gonna let me? What the fuck, man? Let me open the door. Ah. Let me open the door. I've been on here for 5 years. Why is it not? Okay, it's not. Okay, so this is a glitch. It's not letting me do anything. This game looks interesting. It is. It's actually pretty good. Twitch is all right, but it disappointed with the guy. Hit his dog with 50,000 unstoppable wattage of volt. Yeah. Isn't that the guy that didn't get banned? Yes, it's Arc Raiders.
50,000 unstoppable volts. What? Nice. Anything goes. Damn.
Oh, it's over there. It's usually Battlefield or this. And then I also do my. I'll set my when I get my YouTube videos up on YouTube. When I get those out, I'll put those on Rumble. Also, I've started doing that. So. Banned him in my heart and sub to his dog, right? You too. Hey, thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. Anything to help, you know.
All right, guys. There we go. All right. Guys, you know how it goes. I'm getting sleepy. It's time to get off of here. Prime Prods, Sweets, everybody else that came in and joined in. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hazy, thank you for the raid, guy. You guys, my name is Rance. This is my gaming corner. I stream Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow will be some Back Porch Theology with Pudge. Guys, be there for that. It's a really good time. And then there'll be Church on Rumble afterwards. If I don't go for 2 hours on Back Porch Theology, I'll probably play a little more Dragon Ball Z while listening to Church on Rumble, listening to the service. So you guys should be there for that, all right? That's tomorrow. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful night, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Help out a content creator, a streamer. Smash that sub button. I would appreciate it. My whole family would appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bye. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Bye. Thumbs up button. I know y'all see it. So make sure you hit that. Push it. Bye, guys. Hello. All right, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. I'll take it easy. Bye. Take it easy. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. And if you guys